Yeah, we've put a big emphasis on that, John. We're going to get out of the shooting slump. There's no doubt about it. I told those guys in the locker room, basketball is really, really a tricky sport. You don't want to get it too mental with things. But I worked for Coach Huggins. He always told me, and I'll never forget. He used to tell our players that you can't cheat the game of basketball. And I think the real story tonight is Jeff Hamparian, because the last 2 days our scout team has dominated our starters. I went to bed last night thinking about this. You don't usually sleep that much night before game. A lot of thoughts go through your head, but I said I'm putting them in there. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, and really it's not a gut feeling. He deserved it because he had the best 48 hours, the last 48 hours at practice. So it's so exciting, I think, as a coach to see a kid that works his tail off in the classroom. Most of the time he's on the scout team. He doesn't really know our offense. He's asked to do a lot with the other team stuff. But you see him in here, John. You've put a lot of hours here at the Beagley Center with our team, and you see him after, you see him before. So very, very rewarding. Told the other guys, that are not shooting it the way they want to, there's no secret. Confidence is through preparation. Just keep shooting it. Get in that gym. Wear those nets off, the next 24 hours. We'll come out of that. But, Nas is really coming into his own. He's a confident player. Of course, DQ was really good tonight, down the stretch. But overall, I thought our defense won this game. You hold a team to 60 points when you're not shooting the ball that well. I'm not so sure we would have won this game last year. So our toughness level, our defense is really good now. Figure out the offense, and we'll be okay.
As being the former non-scholarship player, tell me about your feelings about Jeff tonight.
Well, I went from, like Jeff, to a non-scholarship guy at Cleveland State. I walked on. Stayed close to home. I wanted to play for Raleigh Massimino. And then after the third year or second year, I can't remember, I got a scholarship. I earned a scholarship, ended up playing a few minutes, 14 or 15 minutes a game. So, over the years, Cincinnati or West Virginia or Fairmont, we played non-scholarship guys. I don't call them walk-ons. If you want to call them that, you can. But it's not like they're really a walk-on. They're a player, Both's the same way. All those guys, they were very, very ecstatic for a kid like that. And, we got 3 backdoor plays, and they're all set up for him. And we used to get beat on this backdoor play by West Liberty. So you heard me yelling, topper, West Liberty Hilltoppers. We get 6 points. I think all 6 of them were with him on that backdoor play. So just a crazy game.
Quisenberry had 500 career points today. Talk about his longevity.
I think he's just, a dynamic player. He's exactly what, we knew what we were getting when we recruited him. He's making great strides, not only as a player, but as a person and a leader of one of our leaders. His mom and dad are great people. They come up to every game from Dayton. And, we've got a lot of really good parents. You see the Covingtons out there driving a long ways, the Akuches flying in from Florida. We're really starting to build the culture that we wanted to establish. But, DQ is really, really working hard on his defense, trying to hold himself accountable to help our team. So he's a big piece of what we're doing, and doesn't surprise me what he's doing. I think it's only going to get better.
Jerrod, you were talking about the resilience. Maybe you can expound on it a little bit more. They went on a 22-10 run from about 3:40 left in the half to about midway through the second half, and you guys stayed resilient.
Yeah, anymore, John, I just try to tell them stay the course. Stay the course. Basketball is a game of runs. In the beginning, we were dynamite. We were up 14-5. Fans were into it. Great crowd. They were riled up, and then we put them to sleep. Right? We went through a lull. Now they're back asleep. Then we made those plays at the end. They're back up. I mean, it was an emotional roller coaster. I'm sure they're worn out like the coaches and the players are. It was a game of runs, and that's what basketball is. Stay the course. Stay to your habits. Stay disciplined. and just try to get better. I don't think there's any teams right now in the country that are satisfied with where they're at. We're certainly not. We like our ceiling of our team. We like having some home games this year. You got to win your home games. So this is really important. We're 2-0 at home. We got 5 more opportunities at home, something we've never had since I've been here. We got to go to Akron. We got to go to Upstate. Those are difficult tasks. So you gotta get your home games, and I think the crowd really helped us.
Jeff went against Blunt, who's not an unfamiliar face to these parts here. Tell me about his defense.
I think Blunt is really, really good. And Miller is really good. What I don't think people realize is this team has been to 4 out of 5 NCAA tournaments. Not conference tournaments, NCAA tournaments. They play in the NCAA tournament every single year. So there's a standard, there's a toughness. Coach Moten is a really, really good coach. They play hard. We knew Blunt was going to be hard to guard. The kid's a good player. He's just gotten so much better over the last year. Sometimes when you sit out and you develop your game, and I think their coach does a great job of using him. He's a hard guy to guard, and Jeff battled. Jeff ends up getting 14 in 3. He's going to have to do the same thing. He's going to be right in there. And then we got to get Jameer. We got to get some of them other guys going. I've said all along to our team, just buy in the team. Don't worry about who scores. Don't worry about who's getting all the minutes. Make the most of the minutes you're getting and work for those minutes. And Jeff certainly has done that.